Tower of Pisa. Welcome, world-weary wanderers, to another episode of Uninspiring Expeditions. Today, we're leaning into the world of architectural oopsies with a visit to none other than the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Pisa. A city renowned for a tower that's famous for, well, not standing up straight. It's the Eiffel Tower for the geographically challenged, a structure celebrated for its defiance of physics and the anxiety it inspires in onlookers. First things first, the lean. It's not just a lean, it's a 4-degree angle of how is this still standing. Built on a foundation softer than your average overpriced gelato, this tower defies logic and safety in equal measure. The tower began its unintentional lean during construction in the 12th century, making it a millennium-long testament to that'll do in engineering. Upon arrival, you'll be greeted by crowds of tourists, all vying for that perfect cliché photo where they pretend to hold up the tower. It's a dance of awkward poses and frustrated companions. Let's talk about the climb. With over 294 steps, each one slightly more tilted than the last, it's a vertigo-inducing journey to the top. But hey, if you're into spiraling staircases and slightly skewed perspectives, it's a real treat. Reaching the top, you're rewarded with a view of Pisa and the realization that you've just climbed a tower famous for being a construction error. It's an existential crisis wrapped in a tourist attraction. The surrounding area, Campo dei Miracoli or Field of Miracles, sounds promising, but don't expect any miracles here unless you count finding a reasonably priced espresso as one. The souvenir shops around the tower offer an array of leaning merchandise, because nothing says I've been to Pisa like a miniature version of a structurally unsound building. The Tower of Pisa also leans into a great metaphor for travel expectations versus reality. It's smaller than most people expect, much like the Mona Lisa, but with the added thrill of potential structural failure. For those interested in history, the tower is actually a bell tower for the nearby cathedral. Yes, it's a religious structure that seems to be perpetually trying to leave. The tower's lean was actually corrected slightly between 1993 and 2001. A bit anticlimactic, really. Now it's less of a lean and more of a casual slouch. It's not just the tower that's leaning. Spend enough time in Pisa and you'll find yourself involuntarily tilting your head to match everything else. In the realm of underwhelming landmarks, the Leaning Tower of Pisa stands, or leans, tall. It's a testament to tourism's ability to take an architectural flaw and turn it into a photogenic phenomenon. Each year, millions make the pilgrimage to this tilting tower, proving that humans are drawn to things that are about to fall over, a metaphor for something perhaps. The local cuisine offers a respite from the leaning, because nothing straightens you up like a good Italian meal, a glass of wine, and the realization you've just queued 2 hours to see a faulty structure. The tower, at its core, is an architectural game of Jenga that's gone on for far too long, each level a testament to the hope that gravity is just a suggestion. And let's not forget the other buildings in the square, overshadowed by their more famous off-kilter neighbour. It's like being in a family photo with that one relative who always needs to be the centre of attention. As night falls and the crowds disperse, the tower stands, lean and all, basking in the glow of street lamps. It's a serene sight, almost enough to make you forget its fundamental flaw. In the end, the Leaning Tower of Pisa offers a unique experience, a blend of history, architectural mishaps, and the ever-present human love for things that aren't quite right. So there you have it, another journey into the world of uninspiring expeditions. The Leaning Tower of Pisa. Come for the tilt, stay for the realization that not all attractions are created equal. As we wrap up our Pisan adventure, remember, in a world full of straight towers, it's the leaning ones that grab the headlines. For those seeking excitement, look elsewhere. But for those who relish in life's little oddities, Pisa is your slightly off-balance paradise. Next time you find yourself lamenting your own imperfections, just remember the Leaning Tower of Pisa, a monument to the beauty of not getting it quite right. Farewell from the land of tilted towers, where unconventional comes the main attraction. Join us next time on Uninspiring Expeditions as we explore yet another one of the world's peculiar places that make you wonder who thought this was a good idea.